Good morning, boys and girls, and happy Friday. Today is fun Friday for what letter? Letter F. So let's get started so you guys can get on with your day and maybe have a great sunny weekend. So today we are going to start by doing a lot of writing. So in your reading comprehension book, your homework are these two writing pages. So this is what you need to post to me and show me that you got your work done. But before we do that, let's work on writing our letter F on our whiteboard. So if you want an example, again, you can use this. But until then, I'm going to move this over. All right, let's get started. We are using our big side. Yesterday, we used the small side to write some words. So I want to get you back practicing writing your letter F's today, just before you do your homework. So let's do our uppercase F or our capital F without an example. So skyline to grass line, go back up to the skyline and then over at the plane line. And then your lowercase f, you're going to make a dot if you want to, just under the skyline and go up and make your hook and down and stop at the grass line and cross at the plane line, making your letter F's. So let's do it one more time. Skyline to grass line and stop, cross at, over at the skyline, over at the plane line. In our lowercase f, make your dot, go make a hook up to the skyline and stop at the grass line and cross at the plane line. That is how we make our letter F. Now, again, your homework is writing your letter F's that are in your reading comprehension book. Got it? All right. Now on to phonics. So yesterday we practiced using counters. Today we're going to listen and hear if we hear a pattern. So I'm actually going to use my whiteboard because we've already started to listen to patterns, and patterns help us when we're listening to syllables also, and it helps us rhyme. So I'm going to use my other side of my board for this. Again, you do not need to write, you're just listening and watching. And for parents, this is one of the extension activities. So again, nothing you need to do, I'm doing it. So the pattern we're going to listen to is the same one we've been using. But this time I'm going to show you how it is a pattern. So at the top in my middle box, I'm gonna make the letter A, and A says, ah, nice job. And at the last box, or at the end, I'm gonna make this letter. What letter? Good, N, and N says, Now, let's say it together. A, n, a, n. Now put them together. And you know what? That's actually a word. So I'm going to write it. And now I'm going to add to that word. And I'm going to say can. And now I'm going to write another word. Man. And another word that we already know. Fan. And another word. And the last one, ran. Now, how are these all the same? I want you to think, look at what you see, listen to what you hear. An, can, man, fan, tan, ran. If you said that they all have the same ending, you are correct. This has a couple words for it, or a couple names. This is a word family. It's the and word family. They're rhyming because they all have the same ending, and they all have one syllable. And that syllable makes them rhyme together because it's can, man, fan, tan, ran. So those are how we can listen to how words sound the same. And sometimes our syllables help us to find words that are the same, or it helps us spell it too, because if I know an is spelled with an, I know how to spell can, man, fan, tan, and ran. So I hope this was helpful. I hope you have an awesome weekend, and the weather is great. It is the last weekend in September, and then we have October. So until then, I will see you guys on Monday during morning meeting. Bye, guys.